Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov says a truce could be soon established in Aleppo. This follows talks with the UN Special Envoy for Syria in Moscow. Staffan de Mistura said a faltering truce in Syria must be brought back on track. CCTV's Julia Lyubova reports.
Russia's Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov says a ceasefire in Aleppo could be reinforced quickly after fighting which has seen more than 250 people killed in a week.
Now, the Russian and the U.S. military finalize agreements on a ceasefire regime in the city of Aleppo. I hope that in the nearest future, probably in the next few hours, such a decision will be announced.
The United Nations, Russia and the US have been working towards a deal to include Aleppo in the so-called regime of calm. But Russia's foreign minister says moderate opposition groups must separate themselves from al-nusra, which has been declared a terrorist organization by the UN Security Council, and leave areas where the jihadists were being targeted. Staffan de Mistura says that would be a major boost for peace efforts.
If, as we all hope, there will be some type of confirmation that even Aleppo will be returning into a cessation of hostility status, then what could imagine all of us is that meanwhile we will be restarting and pushing also for the humanitarian access and for the intra-Syrian talks. Everything is connected. Nothing is a condition, but everything is connected.
According to analysts, Moscow is very interested in seeing the Geneva peace talks resume.
We don't expect that it will go smoothly through on because of the internal difficulties existing inside Syria, our disagreements with Saudi Arabia, with the United States on the Syrian issue, but the main thing is not to break down the negotiation process.
Diplomatic efforts are being made by the United Nations, Russia and the US to contain the bloodshed in Syria. Staffan de Mistura's visit to Moscow comes a day after he held talks with the US Secretary of State John Kerry in Geneva. But whether any of these efforts lead to success remains far from clear. Julia Lyubova, CCTV, Moscow.